I'll send you back. Fuck you. Hey, I gotta go back to the country, you fled, you fucking coward. You ain't gonna do shit, man. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit.
Dana. Yeah, and then this shit.
What the fuck is this shit? They're all buddy-buddy?
Puts the belt on him.
Bro, I feel absolutely bamboozled.
Yeah, we got cooked, dude.
Like, I feel slightly violated by the promotion on this shit, bro. Like, I thought they truly hated each other. It was bad blood. It was like Conor Habib style type beef. And then now at the end, they're like, oh no, he's been my training partner. We've been buddies. We're just trying to sell a fight. Everyone bought into it. All the fighters bought into it. Everything.
Yeah. You know, well played. They put on a good show and it was a good fight as well. And it's with a surprising result. So we got our money's worth, I think, in the end. But we did get rinsed and cooked on the bamboozled part.
100% got absolutely bamboozled. All right, well, welcome back to the MMA Fantasy Podcast, everybody. This is episode 2. This week we're going to be grading ourselves on UFC 328, debuting the Hot Take Arena and previewing Allen versus Costa, which is coming up this weekend on Saturday. So it's time for a little bit of accountability. Let's dive into things here. We're going to do a report card to kind of kick things off.
All right, so I actually did pretty good this card. Got a B+, which I'm pretty happy about. 14th in the game, which is not bad. I was hoping to break top 10, but came out with a solid 21 points and 77% pick accuracy. That's above average for me. So, and then, yeah, all-time leaderboard rank, I'm sitting at number 17, so I'm pretty proud of that. What about you, man?
Sick. Yeah, man. So for me, just pop down to the recap here. I got a B+ as well. I got 9 out of 13 hits, +9 on correct predictions there. So 4 of those were perfect, and all 3 of my locks, all 3 of my boosts hit. So that was something that I was super stoked on. My lock was Ateba, like I talked about, that 4x KO round 1. He ended up winning by KO round 2, but that was a big one.
How did you beat me in, or tie me in grade?
Because of points.
I had 77% pick accuracy and you had...
Yeah. So if I look here, this was an 8-pointer because I got the correct method, correct fighter, just missed the round. He just did it 1 round too late for me. But claiming the dub here because I boosted, all my boost hit. So that's just, I'm taking the dub on that. What was your lock?
I had Sursakayev KO. He was...
sub round 3.
Yeah, I picked him for KO round 1, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, it was... I'll count it as a win. You know, I missed the method in round, but I think still claimed a dominant finish. And, you know, the submission impressed me a lot because I was expecting a knockout, but he showed some new skills and just impressed me more.
What do you think of the people in the chat that were basically calling fraud check on him during the fight in that first round and even in the second round? I saw people in the chat being like, hey, this guy was overhyped, like, and then he all of a sudden gets that sub round 3. Were you feeling a little bit vindicated at the end there?
Yeah, I was like pretty stoked that he got the finish. And yeah, I was kind of on the hype train with him because he was Shemaev's training partner, like I was saying. And yeah, I mean, he has his own career ahead of him and he can do great things. So yeah, looking forward to his next fight.
One of these ones here that I got wrong, I'm pretty sure you got this one right, was Roman versus Marco. Marco decision. It was a decision, but it went to your boy Roman. You had Roman on this one, right?
Yeah, so this is funny. On last podcast, I talked myself into Tulio because I think we were doing speed, like rapid.
Yeah.
Rapid rounds.
Yeah, lightning round.
And then, you know, I panic switched to Roman last minute.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. So.
Fuck. Okay, so that was a last minute swap.
Yeah, you know, I went over my picks again and, you know, just kind of dialed it in and came up with the dub. So
All right, man. So as we go through the recap here, I want to take a look at something that we all know happened, but now we can kind of see the data behind it. And that's this guy right here, Sean motherfucking Strickland, coming out with the dub.
Big
Less
dub.
than 20 of people on the app picked him to win. I mean, they matched the odds, right? The odds were saying big dog, Hamzat's going to dom him.
yeah.
And now, look at us now. Any initial takes on this shit?
Like Sean Strickland always looks surprised when he wins. Like he like throws his hands up, he's like he clearly won, but he's like, I don't know. Yeah, it was just funny to see. So that was kind of my reaction at the same time. Like I was like, holy shit, Sean did it. Like he won the decision. So
Hell yeah. Dude, that's so funny when he goes like this and he kind of runs forward sometimes. It just looks like he's a little toddler that's looking to get picked up.
yeah. He's a character, man.
Hell yeah.
And this one was crazy too.
Dude. I mean, I called it out on the last pod. I said, Jim Miller's 42. He has surprised us in the past, but he's 42. And I really cemented home that I was not going for him because he was too old. And then look what he did.
Dude, this is a crazy upset, man. Like I was thinking Gordon all day. Like he's obviously younger, has great boxing. I called Jim Miller washed last episode, and I take that back. All due respect to Jim Miller for getting that submission.
I'm eating my words on this one big time too, dude. Jim Miller cooked us both, I think.
Yeah, big time. Man,
Respect.
old crafty veterans, they're still dangerous.
Can't count them out.
Yeah.
Next one here. This was the 50-50 split. Van was the dog, and he pulls off the win. Initial thoughts?
You know, I had Tyra going into this one. I thought he was going to get it done on the mat. But hats off to Van, man. What a performance. You know, retains the belt, and yeah, I think this cements him now as like a solid champion since he has one defense now. Some people were speculating that, you know, it wasn't a clean championship win versus Pantoja, but I think this cements him as a solid champ.
100%. Yeah, dude. That guy's the real deal, bro. Like, dodged all the submissions, kept it on the feet in the later rounds, and just pieced him up. And really he showed in those championship rounds, he's got the cardio, he's got the skills. Tetsuro's a real dude, and he proved it. Everyone's like, oh yeah, Pantoja, mishap, he's not the real champ. This is the first step, and I mean, who knows when he rematches Pantoja, what's going to happen? I'm still not confident that many people could beat that guy. But if there's someone that can, showing what he just did to Tatsuro, dude, I think the money line is going to be a lot closer when he fights Pantoja next after this one.
Big time, yeah.
All right, we got to give some shout outs. This guy here is TRYTFC. Trifka. He is the winner of the game pool for 328. So nice job. Only hit 9 out of 13, but boosted a 4x and got perfect KO round 2 predictions for 12 pointers, bringing him to the top. Just showing you that if you place your boost right, you can win the game.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah.
We've got Slim Reaper from Strike Pass Season 2. Took it down just for this event. 10 out of 13, which is really good. And boosted Strickland 3x by decision. Caught the biggest upset of the night.
Damn. That is a prediction right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slim Reaper. We'll see you in the chat, bro. Nice job. All right. Now we're going to get into, was it hype or was it reality? Let's see how the fight ratings before we got into the event stacked up against how they actually performed. So this one here, Van versus Tatsuro, it had some hype, right? It was probably a lot of 5 stars, 92%. Where do you think this goes? Up or down?
I've yet to see like a fight like in the high 90s, so I think it's gonna go down slightly.
It went up,
Shit.
dude. Yeah, bro. 95%. People loved this fight. They were smashing 5 stars, saying
That's gotta
this
be up
has
there
fight
all
of the
time.
year contention.
Yeah. All
This
time,
was
that's
the
gotta be,
people's fight of the night, and I'm pretty sure it's what got the bag as well for fight of the night.
Yeah.
For the bonus as well. So lives up
Damn.
to it. The community agrees with Dana.
Right on.
All right, next one's up here. Miller versus Gordon had 65% going into it. People weren't too stoked on it. What do you think? Up or down?
I'm gonna guess it's going up to 84.
That was a good guess. But yeah, huge bump. Biggest surprise on the card by far was this fight. It had the biggest swing in terms of what people thought it was going to do versus how it overperformed. All right, next one. Green versus Stevens. Where do you think this one went? Up or down?
I think it's going up to like 80, 83,
Take a look.
86.
86. People like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
11
didn't
points up.
I didn't catch this one, but I gotta watch it back for sure.
Yeah, we were too busy biking around, drinking beers on Mother's Day. We were only able to watch the back half of the main card.
Yeah.
All right, dude. So this one here was something that was a fight that we both put a lot on because we'd just seen Buckley and we both had takes. I mean, I said Brady was going to probably take in the grappling department and kind of just mixing it up better. But in terms of excitement, it had a pretty high excitement going into it. There was a lot of shit talk that was happening on both sides. It hit that 84%. Where do you think it went? Up or down?
This one went to a decision. Brady decision, yeah. I think it went down probably like 74.
67. People,
Damn.
yeah, they didn't. I think because it was a lot of grappling and Brady just dominating him, and they were looking for that kind of classic Buckley spinning heel kick to the head type knockout moment.
Yeah.
It just didn't do as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you get, man. Can't really place your bets on people that you've met in real life.
100%. All right, dude. Now we're going to get into a review of how the gyms did this past weekend. So there's been a lot of shit talking with the gyms and different people saying that they're going to beat people up and we're going to take this person's O and all this shit. Let's take a look at the actual facts of the matter, all right? The MMA Fantasy Gym dominated Bing Chilling with an ice cream cone. We are now 9-0. People are saying it's rigged. They're like, you've got the creator in your gym. You're rigging it. It's like, hey, all the picks are open. You can go to our profiles and you can monitor them. We're not changing shit. It's all open. It's all out there. You could fact check it. It's copium. You guys are huffing copium. And you guys got to just get your picks right. Start watching tape. Study up. Make sure you're putting your boost in the right spot because that's what we do and we're fucking cleaning up. So
yeah, I think we're fucking untouchable right now, man. Like, we're just on this streak. We got to get to those 10 wins.
Feel fucking sorry for who's ever matched up with us this week, dude. Like,
Yeah,
it's
big
going to
time.
be murder. And that's all it is, man. That's all it is. Like, our team's just stacked and we're just too good.
What's that in the bottom corner there? Benny Jets, 10 hits. Let's go.
Big Show and Benny Jets, 10 hits.
Shout out to Big Show.
There you go, bud. All right. Red Couch FC defeats the one, the only Jim. Okay. I mean, this was a blowout. This was the highest points by any gym for this week. 124 to 74. That's over 50 points in margin. So, yeah.
Shout
this
out.
one, got to keep our eyes on them. They're definitely making some moves. So hopefully we get stacked up with them sometime quick.
Time. Get those banner and background animation commissions in and can get you something for your profiles.
Yeah, let's make sure you got a good banner. You guys clearly leaning into the gym and into the game. So got to rep your gym with this dope-ass banner. All right, this one was crazy, dude. We had the Merciless versus the BLG Blood and Glory gym tied. How does that happen, dude? Two massive gyms talking shit, big players. You got No Mercy, you got Paris.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think, like, are they sharing each other's picks with each other and just copying the same thing? It's like,
Oh, fuck.
at this point, it's
I
like,
didn't
come
even
on.
think of that.
Like 108. That's crazy odds to get that close tie. And, they'll have to run it back.
Yep. Definitely. All right. Here's the full scoreboard. If you want to show up here next week, join a gym, make your picks, and maybe you too can have a gym with 4 other of your friends. You just need 5 people to make a gym. You place your picks, top 5 scorers all add up to your gym score, and you can face other gyms that are competing every single week. There's a leaderboard, and who knows, maybe we'll be building a tournament mode soon, and maybe even some ranked mode. A lot of people are asking for it. So let's see what we can cook up. All right, now we're moving on to the hot take arena. This is where you, our Discord and Strike Pass subscribers, are able to tell us hot takes on anything that it comes to when it comes to the UFC. And we're going to lock and we're going to say, yep, we agree with this hot take, or we're going to fade and we're going to say, I'm fading this. There's no way that's true. And we're going to give you a reason why. The Merciless has said, Topuria runs from wrestlers and his resume is blown up. On paper, yes, it looks great that he beat Volk, Charles, and Holloway by KO. But if you break it down and consider the circumstances, Holloway bulked up to lightweight, then drained back to featherweight, 0 wrestling threat. Volk, 35 years old, bulked up to lightweight, got KO'd by Islam, and then made a quick turnaround and weight drained back to featherweight. He doesn't have wrestling. Charles, 35, old, chinny, and didn't even deserve the title shot considering he got it from a win off a bum Chandler. And before Chandler fight, he lost to Armand. So he's basically claiming that like Topuria has never been against a wrestler that's decent and has just been fighting old guys that are kind of on the back half of their career and doesn't deserve the hype. Where are you going with this? Is this a lock hot take or is this a fade?
Fade. I'm fading it.
Why?
I think, the wrestlers and grapplers, they don't even get to show their wrestling and grappling against Topuria because he just knocks them out. Like against Charles, I think that he's like a solid grappler, and he stood up for the fight until he got knocked out. But yeah, I mean, people just get knocked out. They don't have time to implement their wrestling.
Fair enough, man. I'm with you. I fade this one big time. I think it's disrespectful, honestly. KOing Volk and Holloway back to back isn't an inflated resume, dude. Like, Holloway had never been knocked out before Ilya. And if you think he dodges wrestlers, what about Bryce Mitchell? That dude had some legit submissions and grappling skills. And look at that, how that went for him, right? Like, so yeah. I can't get behind it.
Yeah, it's a fade for me.
Next one. All right, this one comes in from your boy Harris. John Jones should never be in the conversation for the GOAT debate. Being caught to be a drug cheat multiple times invalidates you from that. Disrespectful to your opponent as well as everyone else in the sport who does stuff the clean way. Is this a lock or is this a fade?
Sorry, Harris, I'm going to have to fade on this one, buddy. I think John Jones, without the PEDs, beats anyone on the planet. He's so technical, so talented. He has just natural IQ, timing, and skill. Like, he's just off the charts talented. So I think he is the GOAT. And yeah, that's my take.
Yeah. I'm going to fade this one. Most fighters from the Jones era were on the juice and they just didn't get caught. I know that might be controversial to say. I'm saying it. And you can't invalidate his resume when he was beating other guys who were likely doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's a good take.
Hot take here. This one's from the Merciless. Surprise, surprise. Yair and Ortega do not belong in the UFC. They should be sent to the PFL because they both absolutely suck, with almost all of their UFC's wins coming from old, washed-up men. Ortega got outstruck by Aljo. Fraud,
yeah.
Fraudier got subbed by Fraudtega. Yair fights once a year for what? Also, Chandler doesn't belong either. He's 2-5 in the UFC. One of his wins are over a journeyman Hooker, and the other is over a bum Tony Ferguson. So this is a hot take. You locking this or you fading this one?
This is a fade, buddy. Yeah, all three I think belong in the UFC just from their performances they've had. I mean, Chandler with that upkick to Ferguson, Yair in this fight with the zombie, and Ortega, he had a classic fight with Volk. So they all deserve the respect. And if you don't think they should be in the UFC, Chandler goes back to the PFL and all these guys go to the PFL, I think I'd watch the PFL more, to be honest.
Okay. Dude, I agree with you on some points. I'm split on this one. So
Really?
I'm a bit of a lock on Yair and Ortega. I've never been big fans of those guys, but I fade on Chandler, and he's 4-6, sure, but he's never been in a boring fight.
It's true.
He brings pure entertainment value and always that puncher's chance. And those moments where you're like, shit, like this, he could do it right here, and the guy's down, right?
Yeah.
And I think that makes the division better. I get why you'd question his ranking because he kind of came in hot, fought all the top guys, lost to most of them. But you don't cut a guy who guarantees fireworks fights. Like when you can promote a fight and be like, this is a guaranteed barn burner, like someone's going out no matter what, that's a promotion dream. And I get it. We're in the UFC. We want to see the best fight the best. But Chandler wouldn't be able to create those moments if he didn't have enough skills to be able to hang with some of these guys. Yeah, he's been on the other side of things more often than not, but he's creating those big, exciting moments, and I'm here for it.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's a hot take, Merciless.
Yo, did you see this in the Discord?
Yeah, your boy Fraser.
Fraser met Arnold Allen at a gun range in Vegas.
Yeah, that's hilarious. It looks like Allen's wants to take a photo with him instead of the other way around.
Yeah, I'm like, who's the UFC fighter in this photo?
Yeah. Yeah, shout out Fraser.
Speaking of Arnold Allen, we got a big card coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Let's dive into it.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, you got a pretty decent main event. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a close fight for sure. I'm leaning Allen in this one. I think he squeaks out a decision. And that being said, like Costa has a great resume as well. So yeah.
The thing I found interesting about this too is Costa came into the UFC with 20 professional fights under his belt. So he's only had 6 fights in the UFC, and he's done very well on them. But people think that he doesn't have as much experience, so they kind of count him out. And when I was kind of looking at it and looking at the people in the UFC that he's fought and comparing them to Allen, I was kind of thinking that too, where I'm just like, oh, like Allen's got this, like he's fought way higher caliber people. So he's just been in deeper waters. He's going to squeak out the decision. And I think that's the way I'm landing. But I didn't really look into Costa and how he had so much pro experience, and even more than Allen that way, just in different promotions, but at the professional level. The community pick on this, if you look at the data, it's about 56% Allen, 43% Costa, which kind of matches the odds a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a close fight for sure.
Yeah, just looking at the way that their striking matches up, Costa seems to have slightly better striking and accuracy, but Allen has pretty decent strike evasion. So that's where you think like deeper waters, being able to like not get knocked out, not get clipped, not get too much damage. And then when it comes to grappling, does he stuff the takedowns, make some takedowns himself? Those are all potentials, man. Okay, next one here. We've got Choi versus Santos.
Yeah, I think this is going to be Santos KO round 2.
That's what you got?
Yeah, they're pretty close strike score, strike accuracy. I mean, pretty dog, but could be I definitely think it's going to end in a knockout. And yeah, I'm leaning Santos.
Cool. Yeah, I've got Santos decision on this one. I think their striking's pretty equal. Choi has a lot more knockouts. Yeah, like 4 years age difference. Reach advantage to Choi, height advantage to Choi.
Yeah. What's their grappling like?
So grappling, it looks like Santos has better takedowns in terms of how many he gets per fight and better takedown defense. But Choi's got better takedown, like percentage of the takedowns that he goes for lands. So he picks his shots better and he's more accurate when he goes for them. Santos doesn't have good submissions though. Does he have any wins by sub? It says 2. He doesn't attempt a lot of them. So maybe the 2 that he has are like rear naked chokes at like the end of a fight after he's down somebody. We'll have to look into that. But
Yeah. That's interesting.
yeah. All right. Let's go into our lightning round now. We're going to go through the rest of the fights. You just say who you got. You don't need to explain it.
All right. This is my lock of the night, Wellmaker.
I got Wellmaker.
Yeah. KO round 1, 4x boost, by the way. All right. I got Vukaskas, KO round 1, 3x boost.
I got Pakaskas, KO round 1, 2x boost.
Here we go. I got Sopaj by decision.
Same. Next.
Nikolai by decision.
I've got Williams, KO round 1.
Ooh, that'll be a good one. I got Tokos by decision.
I've got Urslan, KO round 1.
Damn. I got Tommy sub round 1.
Same. Next.
Jacqueline decision.
Same. Next.
Trosky decision.
I got Petrosky decision. I put my 3x on that.
Nice. Alice decision.
Yep.
Daniel decision.
I got Luis decision.
All right. And then I got Nicole sub round 2.
Same. Exact same pick.
Nice.
All right. Cool, man. Well, this is a cool fight night. It should be a fun event. I know there's the MVP card going on Netflix. A lot of people are going to be watching that. I'm probably going to watch both, but this is the one that I'm going to be focused on the most. My lock of the night is Arnold Allen. And I don't know if I really mentioned that, but just to kind of close the show off here, I'm locking in Allen by decision, 4x boost on it. That's where I think I'm going. Even with everything that's said, that's where I'm going to lock in things. Next week, we're back on with the report cards, so you can fraud check our picks. We're going to have more hot takes in our hot take arena. And we'll see if the MMA Fantasy Gym can stay undefeated and hit that 10-0. The gym wars are heating up. And we want to see the best recruitment pitch for your gym in the Discord or in the game chat. Hype up your squad. Pitch why people should join your gyms. They're asking for them. I was just in the chat today. People are like, I need a gym. I need a gym. Which gym can I join? Get in there. Start recruiting people. The best pitch gets featured on the pod next week and wins a mythical background chest for their gym owner. So make sure you dive in on that, lock your picks, drop a like, drop a comment, and make sure to subscribe. Ben, any closing words for the fans?
You know, as always, trust your picks, trust your reads, lock in those boosts, hit the casino up if you're feeling like it. And yeah, join our Discord. We got a lot going on in there. And yeah, we have the link to it in the description below. So see you next week.
As always, to end off the pod, we will do a 100K blackjack hand at the VIP table.
Come on, big bucks.
See if we can get a win this time, hey?
Yeah, we need this dub, man. Blackjack.
Come on, baby. Here we go.
Blackjack.
Fuck.
Ooh.
I gotta stand on that. Dude, I think this is the same thing that happened to us last time, bro. Why does this shit always fucking happen to us?
They're gonna bust.
Fuck, dude. We're getting cooked, bro. Every fucking time.
Unreal. Unfucking real. All right.
All right, peace.